It's an extremely exciting and stimulating world, and I don't know a single teenager who doesn't want an exciting life.
I participate in the Apprenticeships in Science and Engineering program because I believe that the program is good. It's really helping students.
This country clearly needs more people to go into engineering and science, or we're in big trouble in the global picture, and I think the ASE program is a good step toward getting more kids really motivated to go into engineering and science careers.
It's really important for high school students to be able to get a taste of the complexity of real-world science, of cutting-edge, hard science. Getting young people excited about science and feeling empowered to be able to reach out and actually do science of their own is the best way to keep science moving forward. The only way that most people get excited is by getting their hands dirty, getting hands-on experience and getting mentored.
You can pass your interest on. It's sort of like infection.
I applied because I've always had interest in science and engineering.
If you're not quite interested in science and engineering yet, it might get you interested in them, and if you are, it's a great experience.
I think that if you get a high school kid who's really wants to do something in 8 weeks, they can figure it out and they will do it.
They get a surprising amount of stuff done in just a short 8 weeks.
High school students they actually are more excited.
Also, you get to mold them a little bit because they're still high schoolers, and you can help influence them and help them choose which career path to go down to.
A lot of times the kids are very, very good.
They're really, really good. The students write good essays. They have good reasons for wanting to do the position. They have good references. Their grades are like all A's, or even if they're not all A's, they show that they've got the potential to do the position.
Mentors who may not want to take high school interns, I would say that they haven't seen ASE interns.
The applicant pool is very challenging to read through and decide who to not take. There's no way that you can't win. You always will get good students.
Yes, it's true, we don't know as much as a higher professional would. However, it's a learning experience.
3 or 4 weeks into the summer, and they're running on their own just as well as a college student would be.
High schoolers can do a lot of things that college students do, especially with a lot of them are on the internet a lot, so they learn a lot of things that people are learning in college classes, I'm sure.
We've had a web person almost every year for the last 5 or 6 years, and in almost every case they've been quite good. In several cases we've hired them back the next year.
Technically, high school students are just as good as college students.
There were in several cases where we had our team of software developers come up with some jobs for the intern, and they think that they've got the whole summer covered, and literally in 2 weeks the interns got them all done, and they have to scramble to come up with new jobs.
Just make sure that you're ready for them to try to extend beyond what you think you want them to do, because they will. Pretty much every year there are favorite moments, and they usually happen right at the end. The last 2 weeks is the perfect time because they're all sitting there running the lab, and they're helping each other out, and they know what's going on, and they're telling you what's going on, and everything's cool.
I gained experience working as a team, and I'm more motivated to consider engineering.
It's really a great connection to make, and I personally really enjoyed the experience. The best part of my apprenticeship was working with people in the industry.
I've realized that there's a lot of companies in this area, in the Silicon Forest, that could probably need my help in the future.
Really suggest it for anyone who's watching this.
You'll be stretched.
It's so cool and it's so much fun.
If you're a high-tech firm and you're doing something really cool, and you bring a high school kid into that, he's not going to want to do anything else. He's going to want to program, or he's going to want to be an engineer. And I think that really motivates kids, and I think that's what we need in our next generation, is more engineers to solve the world's problems, because the world's got a lot of them. And the engineers are going to fix that. They're going to make a better future for us.